Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean, and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a fresh game of baseball. So subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. And thank you for watching. Let's jump into today's game. It is a series finale against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. We've been doing a really nice job banging the ball out of the yard, scored a lot of runs, and making sure that we're not in terribly scary pitching situations in the late game with only, one-run lead or, save situations. We might have a save situation or two in there that I'm kind of forgetting about those. Well, 3-1 against the Astros, but 7-2, 6-0, 8-0, that's what we've been looking for. That's what we want to see. But we didn't see that yesterday. It was pretty rough. We were kind of just stuck in the rocking chair. We were too early on a lot of stuff. We were too late on a bunch of other stuff. It was a little bit frustrating, but we'll see what we could do against Patrick Sandoval. He's 11-3 with a 2.98 ERA, taking on Bryce Miller, 13-2 with a 2.31 ERA. Julio Rodriguez is back from injury. That's a big piece of this puzzle, but we need to try and get him into a rhythm as soon as possible. Today's game is a Wednesday game, and we have tomorrow off, so you'll get a little off-day content. We'll probably be playing High Heat Baseball 2004. I think that sounds like fun. Open, clear skies as we get our pitching set up and our lineup taken care of. We need a couple of guys out of the lineup. There's Trammell. There's Marlowe. We're going to put Marlowe in left. We are going to we'll leave Haniger in right. That's fine. Urias at third base. Bliss has a secondary shortstop. Polanco can play third, which means we could bring in Ryan Bliss, which gives us a little bit more speed for the top of the lineup. But usually I like Polanco in the 3 spot. I think Crawford's actually an okay play right there, even though he's cold. Raleigh, Polanco, France. Flip those two, and we'll get a little speed down at the bottom of the lineup. Anybody else worth swapping out? I think we're looking okay as far as the energy is concerned and all that. So that's good news. We'll have the day off, the off day. That's good. Kyle Raleigh's 186 against lefties. If we still had Garver on the team, I think that would be the easy swap, but I don't want to do that. They traded Garver away. I was like, what? That seems weird that he's batting so poorly against lefties, but then I realized that if it's a lefty starter, we'd put in... The computer would automatically put in Garver as the catcher, because he's a primary right hand, and then he usually slid to DH, where I would typically change it for a... what would you call it? For a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels. What am I trying to say? What are the words that are trying to come out of my big dumb mouth? With you alongside Chris Singleton and Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now, and to me,
game number 104.
Things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game.
Oh, we have been relying on home runs. I don't know what game you're watching or what team you think you're watching.
That's how you string together wins. So
3 teams, 3-7. Houston 5-5 in their last 10.
On the first pitch, and today's starter, Bryce Miller. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just had an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice
Interesting. We don't
conversation at the end of the year.
have Kiermaier in the top spot. Not the start that we want. Obviously, we want the strike to get things going, but we do not want
fastball.
hanging slider.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation.
There we go. Okay, much better slider the second time.
Clearly thought
Hey, pretty good.
Here's Aaron.
Can you even
Hicks.
take the bat off?
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
We really cannot rely on that
And that's in there at the knees
lack
for
of
a strike.
swinging.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
One down, base is empty. That just misses, and that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two now.
Got him looking, okay. Way to use that two-seam, kind of like we used that cutter yesterday.
And I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Man, two-seam
And the
is
first pitch
just
misses for ball 1.
thrown, I think, 4 of them now. They don't look good.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Okay, a little foul tip, and that'll take care of the side.
Angels go down 1-2-3.
Good start for the Mariners. Let's see what we can do offensively.
Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back in Seattle.
Here's a look at Patrick
showing the
Sandoval.
slab in today's game.
20 starts,
Patrick
11-3 record, 121 innings pitched, 298 ERA, a whip of 1.37.
In this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting to base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does
Slider at 89, circle change at 85, 4-seam at 95, a 2-seam at 95, and a 12-6 curve at 79.
Damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Julio Rodriguez in the
Four-seam,
box now.
interesting.
No balls and a strike.
It's his third. It's fine.
Swing and a miss.
Too
Nice
early on
changeup.
that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The lefty fires. Next offering misses. Down
Good
and
take
away.
right there.
Got him. And one away.
That is
Big
just
power guy
a
right
bad
there,
start.
and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now Ryan Bliss swings through that.
Are we going to be
strike
stuck in the?
one.
Are we stuck
One out, bases
again
empty.
in this?
Swing and a miss.
Oh boy. Okay, put a little contact on it. Still very late.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 away. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Batting third, a guy they're
We have
looking for a
3
little more out
lefties
of
in the
right now.
lineup.
J.P. Crawford.
Well, you see the batting average there, not pretty, and the on-base percentage has followed. It's a bit uglier, under 300. When that's the way it's going, I got to imagine it's tough for his manager to pencil him into the lineup, but he's also one of those guys that you need. You know that he's one swing away from breaking out. Sometimes you just got to grind your way out of these slumps. So I'm just hoping we see something positive out of him in this one.
J.P. Crawford, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next one
You saw there,
misses.
14 hits in this
That's ball
series, 6 home runs. Both of those stats were in the first game. 5 of the 6 home
comes the
runs in the
pitch.
first game.
Swing and a
Probably
miss.
11 or maybe even 12
Started
hits.
in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Close, but called a ball. Now 3-1. And a ground ball to
Oh,
first.
darn it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Oh, not again.
And 1, 2, 3.
Not again.
We played an inning. No score.
It's the brutal fastballs and then the very slow pitches. The way that the pitchers have been mixing them has been very
Brandon
frustrating.
Drury to the plate.
The second baseman.
The right-hander back to work. Drury starting up the
Oh,
middle at
God
second. 31
damn
years
it,
old,
dude.
And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Foul ball there. The pitch. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Seeing it pretty well in that upper right corner. That is a hot spot for him.
Got it. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
These aren't the cleanest strikeouts, which is a little bit of a concern, but it's all good.
He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Neither of those were good.
Second
Neither
inning
of those
here, no
pitches were
score.
good.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. On to France.
Nice play by
2 up,
Bliss.
2 down.
Batting fifth.
And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Pitch misses.
That's a
and
strike.
that's ball 1.
Really?
Good spot there, but didn't get the
That's
strike at the
a little
knees, and
frustrating.
doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Thankfully, he swung on that one. Otherwise, we're probably
2
looking
outs,
at a
base
2-0
is
count.
empty. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball.
Little frustrated with myself on that
He
one.
knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right
Oh
there.
my God.
3-1 now.
Your strike zone is frustrating.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No,
I
he
mean,
held back.
what?
That's ball 4. Man at first. And now Zach Neto.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Give up a lot of hits to this team yesterday while struggling to make contact ourselves.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Rendon had he's the worst, some of the worst outs we have seen this season. Just as far as a couple of
That one just misses.
Man, oh man.
Couple of pitches right like that.
Pitch. That's as close
right like
as
that.
it gets.
There we go.
It's a strikeout.
Rendon had a couple of called strikes that were just brutal that led to outs. I don't know if you can get ejected in this game.
Sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We didn't get like a single one of those calls in that inning. Got a couple of them that were kind of on the edge, a little more questionable in the first inning of this game, but for whatever reason, it's just kind of like, we're not gonna give him anymore.
Defensively, fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. This one in the air, right field. Should have this one.
Slider that we should have had.
Hauls it in for the out.
Should have absolutely crushed.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The pitch. Out towards left center. Marisnik on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Ty France up next for the Mariners. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait absolutely last.
There we go.
Second.
There we go.
Pitch to hit and not an easy
perfect on the slider. Quick single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. Misses the zone.
Too aggressive. Darn it.
Really need to hang in there with that front
not
side
what we're looking for.
Breaking ball.
Now 1-1.
Good take. Thank you for not swinging.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Seattle. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
3 straight sliders.
On to the 3rd inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnik. Bounce to the left side.
Nice play, Polanco. That's what we're looking for.
One down.
Quick out right there.
Now it's the Angels' leadoff man, Eggy Rosario. That one fouled off.
I don't get it. The fastball, both offensively and defensively, have been pretty rough lately.
That one's in there. 0-2.
Thankful to see that call as a strike.
High fly ball out into left center field.
I do like how much speed we have in left and center. We usually have that much speed, though. Sometimes I forget how quick Rayleigh is.
That clips the corner. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And
really?
That extends the inning.
Crawford couldn't get to that?
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In for a strike. 0-1.
I don't know why I thought he was going to steal.
Out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Angels lead.
Gave it a bit of a ride, but it wasn't enough to get out of the ballpark. And high inside fastball, we have really struggled to locate. I always wanted higher and tighter to the batter. It's been leaking out it's been leaking out, catching a little more plate than I wanted to. It's been dropped in the zone a touch as well. It's just been inconsistent.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one way
Good
outside.
take right there.
Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that
Slow down,
time.
slow down, settle down.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I honestly should have been able to
Chris,
see
as we
that
look
that was
back
going
at
to
the
be where I
pitch
wanted to go with
sequence,
that.
He hadn't seen that curveball at all. How
Fuck.
tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Missed inside with the curve. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Okay, foul it off. Stay in this bat a little bit there, Marlowe. It's a bad swing on that slider.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
Outside,
Okay,
and
he
that is
made
ball
that.
4.
Well, he made that pretty easy. Pretty easy. That's what we're looking for.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's hard hit on the line. Marisnik pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
We were right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Bliss.
Just early.
He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
One ball, no strike.
Marlowe off of first with 2 away. Line,
Okay.
and that's a base hit.
Okay.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike.
It's all good. That 12-6 curve.
0-2 count right here.
He's
Pitcher
throwing-
just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That 12-6 curve. He is throwing it more frequently.
And he deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that
Okay,
one away. The
all
count
right,
remains
all right.
0-2.
Keep it 0-2.
And here it comes.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. First and second, 2 down. And that's down and away.
2 and 2.
And another ball. Cal Raleigh, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Left-hand batter waits.
Hey, that's an okay
He'll
swing.
do it again.
Thankfully, he got a piece of it. Did not want to be called out on strikes
2
there.
outs.
Oh,
Bounce to the
we're early.
Rosario. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple.
It's okay.
We are
We drove up the
still
pitch count a
scoreless.
little bit. Maybe we can get him to leave some over the plate.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And that is not where I want that pitch.
He caught it behind his back.
Higher and tighter on that fastball. Thankfully, we get that. Ooh.
And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak.
I don't think Bliss is going to get to it, so he saved a single there.
On the ground, right side, Bliss. On to
Nice
first.
flip over.
And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 14.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. There's a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. On the ground to third, Polanco whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
They're letting
Angels held in check.
they're letting
and we're still knotted at 0.
our starting pitcher kind of stick around a little bit. He had a kind of a high pitch count after the third inning. Actually, after the second inning, it wasn't looking very good.
Cal Raleigh. And the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Good eye.
Swings
That's
through
the
that
kind of
one
pitch
out
I am
front.
just so susceptible for.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And misses inside.
Good to see that not called a strike. Would have been a little miffed.
I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
On the ground.
Damn it.
And that's just foul. The pitch. That's
Okay,
foul off
okay,
the right
foul it
side,
off.
Keeps the AB going.
Kind of the same mentality that we had with J.P. Crawford.
And a pitch. Got him looking.
Fuck.
He's got to be frustrated.
I mean, that's just not a pitch that we've seen called consistently. Our location. That's so fucking irritating.
About it as a hitter, and you know what? Guys today are so disciplined to stay with their approach and game plan. Not surprised at all that he took that pitch.
And that one fouled off.
All he's throwing is sliders, circle changes, and 1260s.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
Throwing his fifth best pitch like it's his first best pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out swinging.
I am
The fastball up the ladder
lost
for
up
strike
here.
three. Blew him away
This
with
is now
a
the
fastball
second
after
game in a
starting
row
him
where
back
it
with
has
a bunch
just
of
been-
rainbow
Yeah, that was a nice setup.
I have
Didn't
just
offer him
been
anything straight to look at
completely
on the first three
confused.
pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air, center field.
You feel the frustration with myself there.
Play, and it's out number 3.
All of a sudden he's mixing in
Still
those
tied. Zip, zip.
those fastballs, just not seeing it at all. We've seen so many of the sliders, so many of the 12-6 curves, so many of the circle changes. I don't think it really matters if they drop down or not. We're probably getting lucky that they are fastballs instead of those pitches that drop because we're not getting pop-outs.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone.
There we
all
go.
game, and it's led to some
That is what I've been looking for from a fastball for like 2 games at this point.
Up the middle. Bliss. Slings to first.
Hey, nice play.
Up 1 down.
Nice play.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there at the knees. Up
Fuck
and
off.
in. And
Fuck
now
off.
it's even 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Right side. And that one finds its way through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second.
I
with
thought
only
Bliss
one
had
away.
that. I can't believe he didn't get that. It's all right.
So the lineup
Hey,
flips
we're okay.
over. So in now for the Angels, Eggy Rosario. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball to the right side. Throw is high and over his head. Here comes Rendon around third. He'll score and the Angels take the lead. 1-0. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
That was in the red.
Hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3. One gone, runner at first. Here's Mike Trout. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Trout in his 14th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home
We
run
give up a ton of
derby
hits to this team, and we were able to avoid a lot of those situations. Should have just gone to first. They probably still would have scored a run.
Hansen misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That misses, and that is ball 1.
That's a strike, man. Come on.
And another ball. 2 outs.
All 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter.
Should be a
Very
2-2
patient,
count.
showing good discipline. Now he's
That's a
in the
pretty
driver's seat
frustrating
for
call to
3-1
miss
count.
there. That fastball.
Fought off foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
So the throwing
Next up, strikeout
error.
number 7. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners nothing.
I can't believe the throw was that bad.
We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Like, sure,
Now
pull him
it's
off the bag,
DH,
whatever, but just
Josh
like
Rojas.
sail job into right or left field.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In the air to left center. Touches down. That's a hit.
It's a
So a
single.
man on base to start the inning.
I was hoping it would split that gap out
They
in,
call that an advantage count
between
for a
the
reason.
left fielder and the center fielder.
19.
Let's see. What do we want to do here? What's their lineup like? They had a lot of lefties in lineup yesterday, but that is not the same case today, which is fine. Maybe we just do Tate and Swanson. Well, maybe. God dang it. It's going to be a bullpen game, which kind of sucks.
So much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Haniger batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. The M's trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. In there at the
No
knees.
fucking way. God damn it.
Consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Couldn't chase that time.
Okay.
And that is
Hey, made that one nice and easy.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's the left fielder.
Problem for us, we don't have a ton of.
To walk in his
Well,
first
we
trip
have
to the
Julio.
plate. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in
Safe.
time, and
Okay.
they just get one.
All right. That sucked, but thankfully Marlowe's quick. That's why we have him there.
Over, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Rojas at third. Marlowe over at first with one away. Way out front for strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Step off throw to first. Marlowe back easily. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
Okay.
Now
Hey, I'll take a run. It's pretty ugly. I kind of hate it, but
Ryan Bliss.
you can do something here with Bliss. It's that damn 12-6 curve.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Marlowe has enough speed to get around. Especially if we can get that into right field.
And one in scoring position.
Fuck off! Come on!
Rendon throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete.
We just
It's the
can't
Angels
get.
3 and the
I don't think we have an
Mariners
extra
1.
base hit. I mean, we only have 3 hits. We have one disastrous error, but hey, we're still in this game.
We're back.
We're still in this game. I think we go with Brash here. See if we can stabilize in the top of the 6th. Maybe grab another run or 2.
Matt Brash taking over on the mound.
If it does get too much worse, we can use maybe some of the weaker arms. But I think we got to try and keep this. Just do our best to keep this a close game. I can't believe that error was so bad. We've seen a couple of and Bliss didn't get to that ball. Like, it's just been a weird defensive game.
Here comes a pitch. On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Strike zone has not been super kind,
2 strikes. It's just a low
especially
percentage of
offensively.
success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right-hander kick steals. On the corner for a strike.
What?
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. O'Hoppe having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Nice cutter, Brash.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Zach Neto. Misses.
That's a strike. You come
strike.
on, man.
That's down and in.
Like, there's no way. That's like 2 or 3 of those that you have called that are clearly incorrect. Especially when we're in such a fucking rhythm. Where's that fucking fastball? God damn it, game.
And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That cutter was not good.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Just outside. And the count's full. Out to short. Crawford.
Okay. That's exactly what we're looking for from Brash. We have a chance. We have something we can work with here.
3-4-5 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners 1.
See if they stick with their.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher.
The lefty.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try.
4-seam at 92, a circle change at 82, a cutter at 87, a sinker at 91, 12-6 curve at 75.
Crawford up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
Of course he throws a fucking circle change.
Angels. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Stevenson also getting ready.
12-6 curve really dropped.
The pitch. Misses off the plate.
Yeah, we have to hands off the controller.
And there's the automatic.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Okay.
And he walked him.
We were gonna swing if it was high and inside, and it kind of dropped immediately.
Now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Raleigh in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Let him throw a strike.
That's in there.
That
and
one,
a count 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Polanco
Too aggressive.
through it for strike one.
First sinker that we've seen.
On the ground, could
That
be two.
is
Drury. They get the tag on him,
just
and
the
that's
most
two.
frustrating. We did such a good job to put people on.
And up
And
next
we-
for
I-
Seattle, Ty France, 1 for 2.
Hold RT for a second. Hold RT. Settle the fuck down. Lock the fuck in. Let's go.
And that one fouled off.
Just early on that cutter.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth.
Hey,
That's
good take right
outside.
there.
And the count even 1-1.
We can chip away at this lead.
Swing and a miss.
Circle change
Nice
absolutely
changeup.
fooled
He
me.
knows they don't want to give him anything
Step
to
up,
hit.
step up,
But
step
when
up.
you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Oh, it's the bad swing on the bad swing on the circle change.
Back in Seattle, here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a...
See, that was in the... Whatever.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Rosario in now, takes ball one off the plate. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really?
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it drops in. Runner stops at third.
Hey, it's just not our day today.
Well done.
It really isn't.
Good pitch.
It just is not our day.
Dylan Tate comes on now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Dylan.
We made some mistakes. Obviously, we're not playing well offensively. The last couple of games have been a real struggle. But it is one of those games. It's just those are the kinds of hits that they're able to string together, and we are getting into too much.
Now here's Aaron Hicks.
Hit into a couple of pretty bad double plays, which I think we've been doing at least a better job of kind of avoiding.
Break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That's a nice pitch. Wasn't what I wanted to throw. I will say I don't love
the 0-2. And that one is inside
the pitches that he has to offer.
Awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In there at the knees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Not worth risking the injury.
And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Drury in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, right side. Haniger snags it on the run. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. Angels 5 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Josh Rojas. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
And that's the difference. I mean, those are the differences, right? He's able to get to that. Haniger can't get to it. We miss a play with Bliss.
That one off the mark, and that's
some of the
ball 1.
calls
Anderson,
from the umpire haven't been great.
He features a 4-seam fastball. A changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. The Mariners down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Kind of just ran into one with Polanco yesterday.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Fucking awful swing.
Pitch,
Fucking awful swing, man.
More fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Marlowe up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to 3rd. Didn't go. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down here 5-1.
We have 4 hits, every one of them single. This is just... this is a game we just have to trash. I don't mean to sound too defeated or deflated. We have time to come back. Giving up a couple more runs in the last inning was pretty brutal. Game log, yeah, 2 in the top of the 7th. We did a good job. I think it's the right call to bring Brash in the 6th, try to stabilize it a little bit. But just, I mean, we threw 24 pitches. Oh, he threw 24 pitches. We had such a good 2nd inning. Really bad 3rd inning. Ugh.
In his 6th season, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
Just, your zone's a fucking joke today, dude.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
O'Hoppe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Righty delivers. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Moniak gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's the 0-2. To the right side, and it gets by him.
Oh.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. That one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Great.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Eric Swanson.
And he's done a great job
God.
keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
You are fucking out of your goddamn mind. What a stupid asshole. fucking warm-up pitch perfectly in the zone. Ball. I fucking hate you.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Polanco to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play.
I didn't actually play the matchup. My fucking pitcher got injured.
Rendon stands in now and watches strike one. And that's a little bit high.
It's a little frustrating that I missed that pitch. It's not what we're looking for.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. That one close, ruled a ball.
That ends the fucking... That ends the fucking inning. You have got to be kidding me. Fuck you.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 outs with a runner at third.
More toward the outside.
Three-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count.
God damn it. Rendon. Put it in play or go sit the fuck down.
And a 3-2.
Fuck.
He battled for a long time.
Bullshit. Threw 53 extra fucking pitches because the umpire needs to go get his fucking eyes checked. 11 hits given up to this team.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Wantz.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's the center fielder, Julio
98 on a
Rodriguez.
4-seam, 92 on a
Outfield
cutter.
playing very
Slurve at
deep,
86
not
and a circle
wanting
change at
anything over
90.
their
I'm
heads.
guaranteeing we see one of those 2 pitches.
First
Yep,
pitch doesn't
it was a
find
circle
the zone.
change.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
That was too
And a
aggressive.
swing and a miss.
Too aggressive.
And another ball.
It's okay. One pitch that we swung at was in the zone.
Swing and a ground
Hey,
ball.
there's his
Extra
first, I
base
believe
hit.
it's his first hit since
And the leadoff
coming
man
back
aboard.
from injury.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Ryan Bliss.
Second guess myself. I was sitting there. I thought, oh, darn.
The 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Moniak under it.
Hey, at least tried.
And
You
there's
know,
one
hey,
down.
we're trying to see where he wants to go. Bliss doesn't have a ton of power. You just look for a little bloop shot there. We've seen so many of them
And at
against
first,
us.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's gonna
Okay,
land
hey,
right
we're showing some fight. Let's
here.
fucking go.
Here.
Crawford.
He'll touch them all. His 13th home run of the season. It's 5-3.
We're not out yet.
They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game. And just like that, they're back in it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ronald now at the plate as he swings.
That was a good pitch to throw. Looked really good coming out of the hand.
Next offering in there for a
Just
strike.
too aggressive
0-2
here.
now. Action in the Angels bullpen. Carlos Estevez, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Garcia warming up as well. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that was a disgusting slurve.
Digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Okay, that's too aggressive. That's the pitch. Still early on it.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. On his way over. Makes the catch.
That Raleigh out is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. That fucking slurve in that location. Are you out of your goddamn mind? I try to contact swing. We definitely missed a pitch.
Now here's Jake Marisnick. Swanson back to work.
That's a strike, motherfucker.
In there at the knee.
That's a ball. Where the fuck is your zone? You goddamn moron.
Next offering upstairs.
Okay, settle down. What are we doing? Why are we yelling?
Swing and a miss. And
there we go. That's a nice slider. That's what we want to see.
You have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider.
There we go. I like that we threw that fastball low. We'd only thrown the off-speed low. It's a pretty awful location, honestly. Not sure why it was so bad.
Strike 1.
We definitely want to try and get these next 2 outs the best we can.
Next offering is
we do not need Trout being a problem.
On the ground,
France! France! Oh!
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
It's Aaron Hicks now. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's not what we wanted, though.
Leads off first with 1 away.
Okay, that's not what we wanted. A strikeout is good, and it gives us 2 outs. The problem is, hey, it's this motherfucker.
Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Trout at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's
hey, nicely done, Swanson.
1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start.
Did the error cost us this game?
5 and the Mariners 3.
France, Rojas, Haniger.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Carlos Estevez.
His 33 appearances, an 0-2 record. Only 2 blown saves, but not a ton of opportunities. Interestingly, maybe he's a new in the closing role, but fewer than half of his appearances have been save chances. 99 fastball, 91 slider, 90 on a circle change, 86 on a 12-6 curve.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Good eye right there. Got a good eye there.
Hey, thank you, France. Thank you for the check swing.
That one hit to right.
Drop.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't think you really have anybody that can play first base. I think it's part of the problem. It's like we might be. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Rojas, no. Oh. Ooh, Do we have anybody that's worth putting in? Rayleigh as a pinch runner. Rayleigh can play first.
Rojas.
I think we do it.
Infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Ooh, too aggressive. Gotta settle down, settle down.
The Angels trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate there. The tying run at the plate. Some heat there. At
blew it right by me.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black.
Good
Man,
God.
sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Haniger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
God damn it.
Man at first, 1 away.
1-1 count, 1-1 count.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Okay. Stay alive.
Tying run at the plate.
Oh, come on. Plunk him.
Cade Marlowe on deck for the M's.
Made it easy.
And that'll keep the line moving.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Marlowe in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly.
I mean, those 2 locations. I'm not going to do anything with that.
Got him swinging.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Rodriguez swings through for strike 1. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Fuck.
And time
Fuck.
at the plate.
99 feels fucking impossible.
The M's down to their final strike.
1 ball.
That's
2 strikes.
inside. And another ball. Two on, 2 outs. Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence
Oh,
the
wow.
crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
The 5-3
Just
final
lost
score of this
patience,
one.
got tied
For
up.
Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.
Fuck.
Talk to you soon.
What a fucking heinous load of fucking bullshit. God damn it. That is so frustrating. That is how the game ends. We get the tying run on first and the winning run to the plate, and it's that fucking pitch that far out of the goddamn zone. God, we had the same problem with Ty France earlier in the game. Fuck. You can see on all of these. I think all 3 of the outs were strikeouts. All of them were just so late.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 12
He gave up 12
no
hits.
errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The 5th. I need to do a double play. What was the... Have second base. Reach second on a fielder's choice. Was this it? I can't believe that just sailed into left field. So let's say we just take the 1 out. It gives us 2 with a runner on second. Two with runners on second and third. But no scores still, right? Yeah. So 2 outs with runners on second and third. Hicks ground in for the double, or for 2 ribbies. I think maybe I cost myself a run there, which makes it even, like, arguably more heartbreaking that we weren't able to do it. So you go to the 9th. This fucking fastball is so far inside. We're so late on it. I couldn't catch up, and it's so frustrating. Oh, we couldn't do anything against Patrick Sandoval, really. We got 1 run off of him in 5 innings, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. We drew a couple of walks, but just nothing. I don't think we had an extra base hit today, which is a huge problem. Well, I guess technically, we had a home run. Never mind. I guess that technically counts as the extra base hit, but if you take that out, it was all singles and walks, and we just really, really struggled to figure it out. It's been a couple of games in a row now where we've really been stuck in a rocking chair, just late on the fastballs, way too early on the off speed, not seeing it very well, getting diced up by this Los Angeles Angels pitching staff, which thankfully we don't have to see again for a while. I don't love the scheduling in this for this specific reason. I fucking hate playing teams like this. Like, we have a series and then a series off and then another series against them. Fucking sucks. Sandoval is also your winner. Bryce Miller gets the loss. He's only charged with 1 earned run, but I think that'll change. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, and obviously the 1 earned. Carlos Estevez picks up his 14th save of the game, or of the season, excuse me. J.P. Crawford was 1 for 3. He had a huge 2-run home run to make it interesting, but defensively we weren't super solid at all times. A lot of balls got past guys. A lot of balls, we'll talk about it in a second. Rodriguez was 1 for 5. With a ribby and a run. Rojas was 1 for 4. Bliss was 1 for 4. It was a struggle for us to get runners in. It took 2 outs for us to get the first run in the bottom of the 5th. I like the decision there to pull those pickles. I like the decision to put our what's his face? Matt Brash. I love putting Brash in there in the 6th to try to stabilize it. We needed to capitalize and try and tie that game, or at least get another run and just kind of chip away at that lead. We left a runner on 3rd. It was just brutal. The defensive stuff was just not going my way. There were a couple bloop shots against Haniger that they were able to get to on their defensive side in left field. It was a very frustrating outing overall. We were missing a couple of players due to fatigue, and I think that kind of hurt us a little bit. But it's a frustrating loss. It's frustrating that we have struggled so mightily after such a nice output with an 8-0 victory. It's just not seeing it well at all. And we fall 5-3. Obviously, we weren't going to win the rest of the way out. That's an impossibility. We've only lost 17 times. It does feel like the losses have been heartbreaking or weird, especially in this one. We gave up a ton of hits to this Los Angeles Angels team, and we basically got every ounce of luck that we needed in the previous game. We did only give up 6 hits. I thought it was more. It felt like more, but we ended up giving up double that. So we have 18 hits in the last 2 games after giving up just 3 in the first. We had 10 in the first game, 10 hits. We had 4 and 7, so 11 in the following 2. It's just uneven. It's a little frustrating not seeing it, trying to stay calm and settled, and it just wasn't working. So that's all right. That's how it works. Check out the injured list here. Tate suffered. Oh, that's right. He suffered the abdominal strain, out a few days, so we won't have him. Dylan Moore could be coming back soon. Canzone's down in AAA. I think we might want to try and bring him up if we can by the end of the season. Hopefully he would qualify for the playoffs. But let's go ahead and advance the day. We can check our roster notification. Kirby Sneed down to Class A, the Aqua Sox. Okay. And then we can go ahead and advance the day. And we can take a look at the roster notification. Left field called up Spencer Packard. Good for you. Blas Castano down to Everett. Travis Kuhn. Okay. Well, there you have it. We have Luis Castillo on the bump, facing off against former Mariner Chris Flexen. 4-11 with a 4.91 ERA. Castillo, a brilliant 16-0 with a .90 ERA. And that'll be on Friday. We'll have some off-day content for you where hopefully I won't be so irritated or irritable. So if you'd like to see that, scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You can also subscribe right over here. You can watch more baseball right here. You can watch this morning's video up here. This is, 7 Days to Die. Old 7 Days to Die, because that game comes out tomorrow on Xbox. We're very excited to check it out. So watch us play the old version for about 2 hours or so. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll catch you Friday for more Mariners action right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Good sports, go Mariners, and have a great rest of your night.